Hi everybody, Beanmeister22 here. Today we are going to do an update on our Israeli Huntsman spider. We haven't shown him in quite a while. He is still here alive and kicking. You can see how dirty his tank is getting. And we are going to clean that next week. And I hope to film how I'm going to clean it. I'm going to kind of clean it like it's a fish tank. And hopefully he will not escape. You don't have to really worry about your fish escaping, though I did have some fish that used to try to jump out if you took the lid off. Yeah, they were actually, it was koi that would do that. They would try to jump out when I removed the lid. And then sometimes out of nowhere I'd hear slamming in the living room. Bam, 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 bam. And they would be slamming themselves against the top of the tank. It was the weirdest thing. Yeah, those little bastards, right? So anyways, this is our Israeli Huntsman. We have probably had him, man, I want to say 6 or 7 months now. I actually have to really go back and look and see how long we've had him for, because I don't even remember. It was summertime when we got him, or late spring, so it's been quite a while. It hasn't been quite a year yet. Now remember, these things will grow to be the size of your hand, and they live in I believe it's called the Arava Valley, on the border of Israel and Jordan. And it's kind of a desert/salt marsh area. These are a trapdoor type spider, so we have sand in there, but he ain't doing no trapdooring. Now what we're looking at here, this is live footage. This is not a still photo. These are ambush hunters. They will stay still for long periods of time and then jump on something. We try to keep plenty of crickets in there for him to eat. And remember, in previous videos, we have actually shown him eating crickets and catching them. At least some of my spiders will eat. This one and the giant huntsman, you put crickets in there, they will hunt them down and just, chow down and chomp on them. Big camel spider, same way. Small camel spider, she still ain't eating. So this is in the huntsman family, and if you look at it, it doesn't look anything like a huntsman. To me, well, personally, it's a Harry Potter spider. And those black things right there, those are his fangs. And we have had close-up pictures and video of his fangs, and they are formidable. He is not that big, but those fangs are, I want to say, almost between 1/4 and 1/2 inch, maybe 3/8 of an inch long. Them things would easily go through a thin pair of gloves. Very creepy spider. Look at his eyes. His eyes all lined up in the front. It's kind of like a Cylon's visor. And then he's got, I believe, 2 on top of his head. He's got them side things. Spiders with all these eyes, 8 eyes or however many eyes they have, you are not sneaking up on a spider. I mean, you might. He might be having a bad day. Generally speaking, you're not going to sneak up on a spider. Now, the spider might believe he's fully camouflaged, so there's no reason for him to run. But sneaking up on a spider is quite difficult because they got eyes in the side of their head, the front of their head, top. They can look all over. This is a very creepy, scary-looking, hairy spider. It is, I don't want to say it's not venomous because all spiders are venomous. Remember, it's venomous, not poisonous. But it's not really considered dangerous to humans. Like any spider, like the giant house spider or our giant huntsman spider. Any one of those spiders can get a weird infection, in your spider bite, and it could be harmful to you. But generally speaking, they are not considered dangerous to humans. But if I saw this thing out in the wild, dang straight, I'd think it was hazardous and dangerous and deadly to humans. Very creepy spider. Now, I went to the website I got this on. I'm not going to tell you where it was. And they're out of stock. These are wild-caught spiders, which is really weird to catch a spider like this and transport it halfway around the world. But maybe it's easier to do that than breeding them. Maybe they are hard to breed in captivity, kind of like camel spiders are. I'm not sure. And I'm guessing this is a male. We call it a he. It could be a female. It hasn't really grown that much since we've gotten him. Maybe molted, I know for sure once, possibly twice. And the molt wasn't very big. It didn't last very long because the crickets in there ate the molt. That's recycling. That's nature for you, right? And as I mentioned, this can get the size of your hand with a 6-inch leg span. So if you're out there in the desert in the Arava Valley by the border of Jordan and Israel, and you see these things zooming across the sand dunes coming at you, I mean, run! because they are very creepy. I mean, you could try to stomp them. You'd probably just stomp them into the sand and they'll be fine. But yeah, if I saw these in the wild, I would not be excited about it. These are kind of like tarantula-esque to me. That's why I don't see Huntsman spider when I see this. You know, I could see Sydney funnel web spider or something like that. But I don't see Huntsman spider. But still, if you like spiders, it's a very cool spider. If you don't like spiders, it's a very creepy spider. Remember, if you don't like spiders, watching videos like this on YouTube is desensitizing you to the fear of spiders. That's always been what we've been doing here. Here, look at a scary black widow. Now they won't scare you as much. You won't be as afraid of them. Spider videos are kind of like cat videos on YouTube. Once you start watching them, you just got to keep watching them, one after the other. All right, do you know anything about this spider? Do you have one? Have you ever heard of these? And really, the big question that I have for you is, does this look like a Huntsman spider to you? Yeah, I don't know. So leave your comments in the comment section. Hey, as always, thanks for watching.
Beanmeister 22, the most dangerous man on YouTube.